Hey Lotus Petals, welcome back. So, if y'all can't tell by the fact that I look like I just crawled out of a dumpster, I'm not feeling so hot. It's Shark Week, y'all. Shark Week has hit. I hate Shark Week. Anyways, so since I don't feel the best and my forehead is still healing from an incident with a hot iron, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to start a series on my channel at the beginning of every year where I go through and I declutter my makeup. And we're going to start with eyeshadows because I have a crap ton of palettes and singles, and there's a bunch of stuff that I never use anymore, like ever. So I'm gonna go through it. Some of this stuff I don't think I've even used once, honestly. So it's like brand spanking new, never touched, you know. I'm probably gonna set it aside for a giveaway. Or, you know, if I've just swatched it, I'll spray it down with alcohol. That way my finger phalange germs aren't all over it, and toss it in a giveaway. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Alright guys, this is what we're looking at. We have a stack of palettes here, we have a box of palettes here, we have a small stack of palettes there, and a whole bunch of singles. So we're going to start going through this together and see what comes out of it. Alright guys, I have set us up with some extra lighting here so that we can see what all's going on. So I'm going to start with all my singles. Oh. So the first thing I have is actually a loose pigment from LA Colors, and it is in Honeysuckle. And it's actually one really messy. Like getting everywhere. But it is really pretty. Like that would make a really pretty highlight on me, so going to keep her. And then I have another one in Radiant. She is not as nasty because she still has her brush. So I'm just gonna and she's a really pretty one too, would probably make a really good highlight, so I'm probably gonna keep that one too. And then I have another one in Grape Jelly. I think this one's kind of messy. I'm going to pick some of it up off the top. And it's really pretty. It's a nice purple, but I don't use purples a whole lot. So that one I'm just going to toss because, well, its life expectancy is 3 years, and I'm pretty sure I bought it a long time ago. Then I have Snow White. This one's actually a gorgeous inner corner highlight. I love using it on the inner corner. I just continually forget to pick it up. So I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to put it in my daily makeup so I can use it. I need to get wipes because I'm going to be covered in swatches. We are back and we have wipes. Guys, I use baby wipes instead of makeup wipes. They're cheaper. Why am I going to spend a whole bunch of money on makeup wipes when baby wipes do the same thing and they cost less, usually? Okay, then I have a single shadow from ColourPop, and this one is Paper Tiger, and it's actually really wicked pretty. Like, I love that, like, mustardy yellow. So, I haven't gotten a magnetic palette yet, but I need to. And when I do, that is so going in there. Then I have a loose eyeshadow from Ofra. It's called Blue Jeans. And this one is huge, guys. Like, the pan size on this compared to the pan size on this ColourPop. Like, I mean, the pan sizes are just... Ooh, dropping my eyeshadows. But this one, I mean, that is just so pretty. And I'm trying to get into using more colors. And I think I might keep this one, at least for a little while. Because I do need to get a magnetic palette, and I do need to start using more of my singles. Then I have from Elizabeth Mott, Pop Goes the Shadow in Mermaid Teal, which is another really pretty one. This has like a green, I don't know if you can see it, it has like a green shift to it. And I love that. It's just the whole with it being a single and me not having a magnetic palette at the moment, I really don't like use my singles that much. And I might actually have a color like this. So I'm going to put it off to the side here in the maybe pile. And, you know, when we get to the palettes, if I have a similar shade, then I'll get rid of it. This is from The Balm, and it is the Willkommen eyeshadow. I've never used it. I've barely swatched it. I don't know, guys. I have this color. Like 500 times over, I have this color. So I'm going to put that in a giveaway. And then this is a Maybelline Color Studio 24-hour tattoo eyeshadow. And she's dry. So it's time for her to go. So into the trash she goes. Then I have an e.l.f. Smudge Pot in Cruisin' Chic. I can't even get into these with my fingers anymore because of my nails. But, I mean, it's really pretty. And it's a great, like, metallic base. Ooh, that light is so bright, but I want you guys to be able to see what's going on. So, I'm going to go ahead and put that in the keep pile. And if I don't use it in the next couple of months, then I'll get rid of it. This L'Oreal Infinite Wear eyeshadow in Deep Mocha I have had forever because it was my perfect like brow shade when I was using powder for my brows. But she is well past her expiration date. Like, these don't even have the little pot on them that tell you how long you can keep them. That's how old they are. So that can go. I have a Mary Kay Cream Duo in Summer Sunset. This was a limited edition. But they are really pretty, and I do like using these. So I'm going to keep her. Mostly because of that bronzy shade right there. I absolutely love that bronzy shade. Sticking with Mary Kay, I have Mary Kay at Play in Sunset Beach. I love this one. Not for the purple, but for the white and the peach. They make a really, really pretty eye look. I've never actually really used the purple that much because, again, I don't... I mean, it's a perfectly fine purple. I don't use purple as much as I should, but I'm keeping that because I do really love those colors. Moving on. From Marsk, I have Foiled again. It's a loose pigment again. And I'm just going to... Ooh. And this one, I mean, it's actually really gorgeous. Oh my God. Guys. Oh my God. Okay, I need to use this more. So I'm keeping her. I feel like I haven't gotten rid of as much as I should have, but oh my God, so pretty. Gotta keep it. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Paint Metallic in Rose Chrome, which is a really pretty color, but I tend to use my rose gold highlighter on my eyes if I want a rose gold on my eyes, and so I'm going to probably see if one of my friends wants this one, so I'm going to pass that one on. Then I also have Violet Luster. Now this is one purple that I can say that I absolutely love. Like, I mean, do you see that? Like, oh, it's just so pretty. I actually do use this one, not as much as I should, but I do use it, so I'm going to keep her. This is a blush? What is a blush doing in my eyeshadows? Oh, I remember now. I would never use such a metallic shade for a blush. I mean, that's just me. But it is really pretty, so I kept it to use as an eyeshadow because it's that beautiful copper. Haven't used it yet, but I'd like to. Wait a minute, I have another one. This is from Dirty Little Secrets, and this is in Sangria. And it looks really similar. You guys, if these are like the same color, like I'm gonna have to give one away, because like I've never used them. Yeah, they're identical, almost. Sangria is a little more rosy toned, and then this blush from Bang Beauty and Showstopper is a little more coppery, but they're almost identical. Like, that's Dirty Little Secret and that's Bang Beauty. They're daggone near identical. So I think I'm going to keep Sangria. And this one from Bang Beauty, like, you guys literally just saw me swatch it for like the first time ever. So I'm going to put that in a giveaway. So that's going over there. Then I have a loose pigment from M&M Shadows, and it just says purple. It's Meech and Mia, sorry. It says purple, but guys, this does not look purple to me. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not something that I think I'll ever use. So I'm going to put her in a giveaway. Then I have in a Wet n Wild single, and this is like a classic, like, glitter Shadow glitter single from Wet n Wild, and it's like, it looks so pretty in pan, but like, there's no like glitter payoff, and it's really gritty, and it's like glitter suspended in Vaseline, so that is going. Absolutely going. From Steve Laurent, I have a single in Green Apple. This one I have used, and I love her. Oh! Look at her. She's so, like... I love it. You guys, if you hear the dog, he's being a jerk tonight. But I love this Green Apple, so I'm definitely keeping that. And then this I just got from... Or did I just get? No, I've had this one. But again, it's a purple. I've really only swatched it. I don't want to swatch it again. I'm putting that in a giveaway. Oh, what have we here? Okay, these are Mary Kay shadows, and then a blush and highlighter. And my mom's my Mary Kay lady, and I like absolutely used to love this quad, and I used it quite frequently. I mean, the colors are really pretty, but I know I've had this way too long. So I'm definitely going to have to let go of the quad, the eyeshadows. This blush and highlight, though, I have not had that long, so I'm going to put that aside. I need to put a magnet on that and get a magnetized palette. Okay, moving on to my little palettes. This is Runway Glamour Blue Magic. I've used the silver in here and the deep blue. But I have not used the light blue or any of the other colors, really. It's really pretty. It's by Profusion, and I love Profusion shadows. It's got a 2-year life on it, so I'm going to keep it because I really do like the colors in there. And then I've got this one in Cafe Latte, and I love it. I do, but I have all of these colors from them in other palettes, so I'm going to let go of that one. Then I have their Silver Moon palette, which is really, really pretty. But again, I have all of these colors from them in other palettes, so I'm letting that one go. Again, these were only $3, so it's not like I'm losing a whole lot. And then this is Berry Bloom, and I'm not sure that I have that pink anywhere, so I'm going to hold on to this just until I get to my Profusion palettes. And then I have this little palette from Ulta. I've never used it. I've never even swatched it. It's really pretty, but it's not my cup of tea. So I'm going to put that in a giveaway. Then I have the Spice Up Your Life palette from Essence. You guys know, like, there was a lot I really loved about this palette, and I've made some really gorgeous looks with it, so I'm definitely keeping that one. This is from Profusion. This is the Glamour palette. It's a 24 pan eyeshadow palette. It came with a brush, which was, you know, wonderful. There's a lot of colors in here that I really love. There are some that I've never used. I haven't really picked this up in probably about 6 months. So I'm going to put it in the maybe pile. Then I have the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. I absolutely love this one, so I'm keeping it. My Jeffree Star. Oh my god, you guys. This is obviously going nowhere. I love this palette. I have quite a bit used up out of Frosting and Safe Word and Deja Vu. I absolutely love this palette, so she's not going anywhere. And then I have the Manny MUA Life's a Drag palette from Lunar Beauty. I've used this quite a bit, especially Beat and Legendary, and Hunty and Mug and Sickening and Trade, because those are great crease colors. I've used Snatched a few times. I love Kai Kai. In fact, Kai Kai, no, it's not as deep as the... But I do love this palette, despite anything. I do love the palette. Okay, my next Profusion palette is the Wanderlust palette. It is a 21 pan palette. I just got this one. I absolutely love it. I am definitely keeping it. This is the Makeup Revolution Mermaids Forever palette. I just got her. And nope, still not as deep. But I'm definitely keeping her. I mean, these are very similar color stories. So you guys can tell I definitely have, like, a color story that I really enjoy. And you know what I'm noticing is I have this beautiful teal. But I also, oop, there went my finger into it. You know what, though? Nope, that one doesn't have a gold shift. Neither does that one. So, I still have not found a reason to get rid of that one. But, I do love both of these palettes. I have not played with the Makeup Revolution one yet, but I love the color story. Now to the box. This is my Profusion Amber Eyes palette. I've gotten a heck of a lot of use out of this. It's set up very similar to the Naked palettes, and I believe this one is very similar to one of the Naked palettes, but I absolutely love this one. So I'm probably, but I'll put it in the maybes. And then I have the Blushed Nudes from Maybelline. I hate this palette. They're too hard. You can't get any... I mean, that one has color payoff, but like trying to get into that pink, I'm getting nothing. There's really no color payoff. They're pressed way too hard. Maybelline, I'm sorry. I love the Soda Pop palette, but that palette is just crap. It is absolute garbage, and I will never, ever purchase one of those type of palettes again. Then I have the Not a Basic Peach palette from Wet n Wild. This was from their new formulation, and I adore this one, especially like this shade here with the orange to gold shift. I really love that. So I'm going to keep her. I have, woo! These are some old palettes. This is the Wet n Wild Au Naturel palette in Bare Necessities. I loved this palette. I lived for it, but it is old. It needs to go. And then I also have the Nude Awakening palette, which, you guys, I hit pan on shades in this one. This was such a good formula. Such a good formula. I absolutely loved these. I am so grateful that I have these shades in other formulas. Let's see, this is Coming in Latte from Wet n Wild. This formula, this palette, number one, is almost identical to the Bare Necessities palette. A lot of the same colors in there. But the formula on this one, like the mattes were not as buttery. So I didn't really use it. And then I have another one in Quartz Center. which, I mean, it's got some really pretty purples in there and it's really smoky and everything, but I never use it. In fact, have I ever used this one? Yeah, I used it a little bit. So I'm getting rid of all 4 of those. Oh, that's my other liquid liner I've been looking for. Now I know where that's been. This is the Hard Candy 15 pan palette. And it just says Eyeshadow Pro. But all the colors are listed on the back. And now that I'm looking at it, it's got a lot of the same colors as this Wet n Wild palette. The only thing the Wet n Wild palette has that this doesn't is the teal. Actually, no, the red oranges are very different. But I do really like this palette. I'm not opening it because, as you can see, there's a shadow in there that's broken. I need to open it, get that out, break that shadow up, and repress it. But I do love that palette, so I'm keeping her. And then I have the Matte Pro palette. And I love this one because it's got all these wonderful transition shades. It's actually it was the first palette Christopher bought me. So I'm keeping that one for sentimental reasons. This is the Profusion Mixed Metals palette. I have all of these shades in other Profusion palettes. Wait a minute. Do I? Let's see. Okay, the Amber Eyes palette, yeah, it has a lot of the same shades in it. But the Amber Eyes palette, the pans are much smaller, but there's more pans. I wonder if the colors are even the same. Actually, they're not. Like, they have the same names, but they aren't the same colors. But still, I think I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to let go of the Amber Eyes. And then I have the Makeup Revolution Chocolate Elixir. And I love the... Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute here. I'm seeing a lot of the same shades from the Profusion palette to the Makeup Revolution palette. So, if I remember right, yes, I really loved the quality on these shadows. So I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to let go of this one. Okay, so I'm letting go of 3 big palettes. Keeping a lot of palettes, I'm not even going to lie, but I can definitely now fit them, well, except for some of them, because they're just too big. But my palettes now all fit in my palette bin, except for the few that are too big, and even then I can get them in there. But they won't go in my drawer like that. But these guys stay on top of my desk anyway for my everyday stuff. And then, ooh, I need to clean that out. This is what all my single shadows live in. Which I know they're not all going to fit in here because they never do. And I've kept way more than I should. The singles that are in the cards, I'm going to go ahead and put there. Guys, I really don't know. Do I want to keep this one? I mean, it does have that green shift. Now I'm going to put that one in a giveaway too. So there we go, guys. There is my first declutter for the year. The next one will probably be mascaras and eyeliners and brow products. So thank you guys for being with me today. I mean, I've cleared out a lot more than I thought I would because I love my eyeshadow so much, but we're down to just this because everything else is either in the garbage or is going to a new home. So thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already and you'd like to, subscribe down below. Click the notification bell so you are notified every time we upload. Click the like, the little thumbs up if you want to see more declutters. And there will be a playlist up in the corner. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.